just got your goal on the weekend. You're playing regularly. Just how much are you enjoying your football at the moment?
Yeah, look, it's really good to be on the pitch and alongside the girls week in, week out. So it's been really good. Obviously, it's a really strong team. So last season it was a little bit harder to break in, but this season been given an opportunity, and it's just been a really good chance to just grab it and see what I can do with it as well.
Because looking at your stats, you've already doubled your minutes count from last season across the first 5 weeks of the campaign. What did you do over the course of the off-season? What did you do in the pre-season that you reckon has afforded you these opportunities this year?
Yeah, obviously coming off last season, I knew that I needed to get a bit of game minutes in the off-season and just kind of focus on the areas that I touched on with Jeff following last season. So I think I really honed in on that, and then having a good NPL season really also helped me come in confident and fit into pre-season, as well as going away with the 23s as well. So I think a bit of all that together kind of just set me up well to come into pre-season and fight for my spot.
What were some of those things that Jeff wanted you to work on?
Some of the stuff was more, obviously as an attacker, there's always some defensive attributes that they always kind of want you to improve on, and especially Jeff being a centre back himself. So I think that was something that just in the off season I drilled into my game as well, and then obviously just making sure I'm coming into it fit and gelling with the team as well. Yeah.
And the way the team are going at the moment, a bit up and down, wins, losses, but the win over Perth Glory on the weekend was a good one. Do you feel that's a foundation now that can be built upon and build another winning streak like you had last season?
Yeah, I think it's really early still in the season. So obviously there's sometimes some teething issues at the beginning of the season, but I think this Perth game really kind of just brought everything together. We kind of, after the Wellington game, looked inwards and reflected and came together as a group, and I think that really showed against Perth as well. We were very relentless and kind of just showed what we're about as a team, and I think this hopefully will set a good foundation moving forwards as well.
Because when we look at this team, there has been a bit of a reshuffle in the attacking ranks, but you brought some good players in. White scoring, obviously Minnie's in there now as well, your Box Hill teammate. Just how are you finding you meshing with the new attackers?
Yeah, we obviously have quite a few new players and key players, so I feel like they've all been doing really good and have been a great addition. With Minnie, it's obviously been good that I've been able to play with her in the off-season, so we've been able to build that chemistry in the off-season, and it's really nice to see that it's translating now into A-League games. And look, a player of that calibre, I think it's just inevitable that she's going to make an impact at any club she's at, so just to have her at the club is really special, and I really enjoy playing with her week in, week out.
Minnie's been playing for Melbourne City, now Victory, she's at Box Hill. When do we claim her as a Melbourneian?
Surely she's now. I think it's been about five seasons, I think. So I think even she says Melbourne feels like home now, so that's nice.
Melbourne is, of course, your home as well. Your family's very well known in Victorian football circles. But you have had a circular journey. You started at City, you went into state for a bit, came down to Victory. Just how special is it now, not only to be playing regular minutes, but to be doing it at home for Victory in front of friends and family?
Yeah, it's very special. Look, Melbourne's my home. It always has been. Football's a bit of a roller coaster journey, so sometimes you do have to move away from home, and that was a great experience for me. But to be able to be home now, and Melbourne Victory was a club that I also supported from a very young age. I would always come to the games and wear my jerseys. So to be able to, be playing at home and getting regular minutes too is really good and special. That's at Victory.
Whose number did you have on your back?
I think I had a Rojas on my back, so I remember always being a fan of the way he played, so yeah.
So he's had a bit of involvement in this program here at Victory.
Yeah, I think I've bumped into him a bit in the offices, so that's been nice too. A bit of a full circle moment.
And yeah, you got quick turnarounds and then a game on Friday night against Canberra. What do you need to do in that game to start building up a winning streak?
Yeah, obviously it's a very quick turnaround from Sunday. Look, I think Canberra's going to be a very good test for us. They have very good attacking threats, experience with players like Michelle Heyman, so I think we've got to give them the respect that they deserve, but also kind of build on the performance that we've had against Perth and try and kind of keep moving forward and setting a good foundation for games to come and hopefully get a winning streak as well.
Are you one of those players now that you got one goal and you're like, right, they start a streak for me as well?
Definitely makes you more hungry, but for me, as long as the team's winning, I'm really happy, and I think we're really finding that chemistry as a whole team, so that's been really pleasing to see.
On that, how much better can this Victory team get during?
Oh, we still have a long way to go, I think. We have obviously a lot of longer term injuries. We saw Taylor Ray coming back, which is great to see her slowly building into getting more minutes as well. So I think there's still so much to see, which is really exciting. So it's really early days, and I think we've got a lot more to give.